Hey everybody, Toby Soto here of MuniGovGuide.com, coming to you for another GIS Leadership Lunch and Learn edition. It's been a while since I've had one of these, probably since before Christmas, and was kind of out of commission for a little while. Was sick with the flu, kind of knocked me out for quite a few weeks. Took a little hiatus on some of the content and everything that we're doing with MuniGovGuide, and kind of hitting the reset button, and so here we are for another edition. And so today I want to talk about establishing readiness for ArcGIS Online in your organization. AGOL is a awesome product. I mean, there's no other better way to distribute information to your constituents, to your staff, people that want to download, have access to open data. I mean, the benefits are just enormous. But I met with a local agency a few months ago, and they're actually having problems implementing AGOL, not from a product standpoint, but more of an internal readiness. And they were having frustrations, and we're looking for tips and ways to have a good adoption. And when you have a well-established GIS enterprise in your organization, it's hard to make those changes. It's hard to make that turn into implementing a SaaS environment, which is software as a service. And so you kind of have to look at new ways of implementation, distribution, and also governance procedures to make this thing really work and work efficiently. So after I spoke with this agency, I went back and just started contemplating, like, what are the things that really could make it successful, and things that people should be thinking about before they even roll these things out. And the first thing is roles and responsibilities. Have some sort of documentation that shows what people can and can't do. What departments are responsible for certain layers, and what can they access, and do they have the ability to create maps, or they have the ability to create web applications? Can they publish data? That's really important that you lay those things out. And the other thing too is that document is also a living document. It changes as we start learning more about AGOL. The more we start learning about its functionality, or maybe the things that it can't do, we need to constantly update that document. And so it is a living document, and it will change. So definitely have a roles and responsibilities documentation. The other thing is open communication channels. Make sure that the executives know what's going on. Make sure that there is the information technology, your IT team knows what's going on, and also your GIS users. They need to know what's going on too. And so with the executives, you want to let them know, like, timelines, cost, high-level benefits, things of that nature. And then with the information technology, you want to bring like at least 4 groups to the table, and that's going to be your GIS, your IT network, your IT operations, and also cybersecurity. That's a very hot topic right now. So anything that's public facing, you definitely want those divisions to look at your GIS architecture, get sign off, and so that way you're addressing all those needs, which is distribution, security protocol, and also ultimately your architecture and how you want to devise if you're going to have a portal set up, or you're just going full on a hosted environment, or maybe you want to do a hybrid. You want to make sure you get sign off and that everyone's in the know. Okay, so the third was the GIS users. Set up time with your users. Have them also contribute to that roles and responsibilities document, because ultimately they're the end users. They're the ones that need the capabilities to be able to move the needle within the organization by utilizing AGOL. And then, when you're meeting with them, you're getting best practices. You're getting to find out what works and doesn't work. So definitely you want to meet with them. And then lastly is my form here, data management. Data management is really important. you need to know where is your data sources. Who's responsible for them? Is the data going to be pushed up through web services from something that's on-prem? Are you just going to upload data directly to AGOL, which could possibly be storing data, possibly costing you credits? You know, those are things that you need to think about. And if you don't manage this data right, you're going to get to a point where you're going to have these data plumes where everyone is uploading data because I needed the city boundary, I needed parcels, I needed, you know, this layer, I couldn't find it, so I just uploaded it myself, and now you got 15 different city boundaries, you know, on AGOL. So where's the source? Who has the most current copy? You need to have those data management principles and practices in place so that way it doesn't get at it. So in summary, you know, there's a lot of features that ArcGIS Online has, and you can get this shiny object syndrome, but we still need to have our due diligence in rolling out proper implementation of the software. You get a lot of pressure from staff, you get a lot of pressure from people because they see those benefits, they see the ROI, they want that the latest and greatest capabilities. It's going to make their job easier, it's going to give them a lot more functionality, give them better analysis. So there's a lot of ROI out of it, definitely is. But you got to do your due diligence. You definitely have to take a step back, institute some governance, and also involve your IT department early. And I would highly guarantee that you'll probably have a successful ArcGIS Online implementation with those three elements. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for your time. And if you want to reach out to me, I'm at munigovguy.com. And I'm also on Twitter at munigovguy, also on Facebook, and highly active on LinkedIn. So leave me a message, let me know what you think. If there's some other items that you believe would make a successful AGOL deployment, I would love to hear it. Have a great day, everyone.